Okay, just getting rid of the wings.
I love your wings.
Here we go. Ta-da!
Are we recording? That was the whole thing, wasn't it? Did I just miss? Okay.
I'm gonna shuffle in, Monroe.
Fine.
Are they recording?
No.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to your first Juicy Inspiration video. We are in the Oyster Sisters office. It is a Friday, and we were actually, of all things, we have been working really hard, but we were talking about my upcoming wedding because, you know, it's fun. And look, little sneak peek. This is one of the bridesmaids' dresses, and that's two of the three bridesmaids right there. We were talking about what you, my dear, are going to wear to the wedding, and Tara looked at me almost guiltily, and she just went, "Is it okay if I wear a suit?" And I went, "That's what I pictured. I want you to wear a suit." And then we had this conversation around all the times we play by these external rules. This is, if I'm a bridesmaid, this is what I wear at a wedding, and how it keeps us constrained.
And I just absolutely loved Gemma's response, which was like, yeah. But for a lot of people, it has to be done this way.
Yes.
And it would be an outrageous thought to have three people in dresses and one in a pair of pants.
Oh, because I'm in a dress too.
I don't know. I can't do the math. There's people in dresses.
And one in pants.
I don't love dresses. But it opened up a really an important conversation about rules, who makes them, how they make us feel, and how we really hate them. I was going to say really fucking hate them.
You just did.
Okay.
And on the suit thing, we started to talk about what actually suits us. And this piece about rules reminded me that I used to have a rule that I shouldn't wear pink, particularly be it in politics or in the corporate world, because I had an assumption, a story that I told myself, that if I as a woman wore pink, people wouldn't take me seriously. And so tipping over 40 a few years ago, I decided that it was time for me to wear pink because I like pink. And actually, this has been a total liberation for me in terms of rethinking my old rules that are actually somebody else's rules and they don't suit me. I feel good wearing pink.
Yeah, you wear pink, girlfriend.
Even just you saying that right now, I just had this flashback to my childhood and being told that people, I should really get in frame.
I know, sorry. We're not having a chat. You guys are watching,
there.
sorry.
I was given the lesson that people, unless people ask me a question, they wouldn't be interested in what I said. So for many years, I would hold back from just talking and sharing where I was at, unless I was explicitly asked to share, for fear that what I was saying wouldn't be interesting to other people. So I had a rule that I didn't even realize was a rule when I met my beautiful partner, who was taught not to ask questions because questions were impolite. And suddenly went, oh, you had a rule, I had a rule, and we've had to meet in the middle. It's so fascinating. And was there something you want to share?
Well, I was just reflecting on, we used to run, Gem and I, a program called the Unstoppable program many years ago. And I just remember somebody who reconnected with her sense of power around what she wanted to do and how she was living a life of everyone else's expectations but her own. And then she said that she's always had brown bed sheets or brown spreads on her bed. Like, sorry, no judgment, but brown on the bed. And she always had done that. And when she had learned that we don't have to abide by anyone else's rules and that you're in control and what do you want to do, she all of a sudden started putting colour on her bedspread.
Yep.
And it was such a small thing. But from that moment, then she started to question where else she was holding back for the rules, and what she was wearing and what she couldn't. I mean, that's a classic one. I can't wear that, I'm too old. It comes up all the time. I just think it's really cool that sometimes through these conversations we go, yeah, I don't want to abide by the rules. I want to do what I want to do.
And-
wear pink,
Yeah.
not have brown on my bed.
And it's like unpicking a thread from a sweater. Once you unpick one, it just unravels. It's like, what other rules have I made for myself
That's a good point.
that aren't mine? I'm thinking of a woman I coached who she was having she wanted to be more connected with her husband. And we talked about what they did at night, and it turned out that
Do tell, this gets real juicy, guys.
but what she did at night was she couldn't go to bed until all the cushions were in place on the couch and all the benches were wiped. And she had to have me point out, you don't have to do that. You could just go to bed and have a good time with your husband. And honestly, her reaction was, what?
Wow.
But once she did that, it's like the brown bed sheets. Once you unpick one rule and you break it for yourself because it has been constraining you and you didn't know it, then the floodgates open.
Yeah.
And I think the question we want to leave you with is, what are the unconscious or old rules that you have been playing by that aren't yours, but you have taken on as yours, that it might be time to let go of? Are you doing that right now?
Perimenopausal hot flush here. I'm feeling you.
I thought that was a really solid ending. Are we cutting? Oh, this is part of it. Oh, great.
Yeah.
I just got really hot.
Okay.
Sorry, carry on.
No, well, we're done. You can start.
Oh, we're done. Right? Hey, goodbye, everybody. We need to say goodbye.
I know, I'm about to. That's me waving before turning off. Bye, we love you.
Bye. Enjoy.
Break some rules.